Test, 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 test. Okay, let's see what happens. Hello. Is this good? Oh, nice. Let's see what this sounds like. Does that sound too loud? Sorry, you can hear myself back and forth in the chat. I will fix that. I'm going to lower my oh no, I'm going to higher my volume slightly. Okay, that should be good, I hope. Hey. Hello everybody who's joining in and tuning in. Talking to Chad, love to speak, love to get to you. And just for the people off YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube after the stream, welcome back, welcome to the channel. My name is Tyler Potts, and today we are doing day 27 off 100 Days to Code. It's a live stream. We're just going to go with the flow. I don't know exactly what we're going to do right now, but we're going to do it, and we're going to code, and we're going to have fun. I have a few ideas. I have some fun things I want to try out. I haven't done yet, so we're going to make a lot of mistakes in this video, guys. I hope this is going to be nowhere near best practice. I haven't had no time to do anything. This just a random stream out of the blue. So while I am waiting, I'm just gonna wait for people to fill in, start talking. If we get a few talkers and a few people in, then we'll be ready to go. Man, this is the first time I've done a live stream which isn't gaming. I've done a few gaming ones on Twitch and that before when I used to play a lot of video games, but this time it's different. It's like we're actually doing a live stream for the main channel. Okay. I am just rearranging my desktop. There we go. So I'm on a different screen. Hello. I know you guys can see it here. It is waiting. The terminal's waiting. Let's open a new tab and drag it up here. Can I just throw it out? Bam. Nice. So let's drag that in there. Hey, that screen's nicer to look at than anything else, right? Okay. Well, let's give this a quick share to a few places. So, guys, if you have entered the chat below, let me know. So, and get involved, talk, man. I want to know what's going on with you guys. You guys can let me know what's going on with you. I can tell you what's going on with me, and we can get stuff done. We can get some code done. Again, let's open this up in VSCode. So I'm just going to say code docs. I have it set up in my my terminal, so I can use that. Oh, of course, it always goes on my other screen. There's no doubt about it. We're using my screens here to get everything sorted and ready, because else it's going to be really annoying. Hey, there we go. New folder, new workspace. Okay. How's everybody doing? Let me know how you're doing in the chat. We will be ready to go in just 1 minute. Hey. Let's see what everybody is doing. So guys, we're just waiting for people to fill in and to start. On YouTube, I'm going to try and skip to the center. Good man, I'm at work, so I can't pay 100% attention, but I'll have you on the back. Yo, Carl, man, that's perfectly fine, man. I hope you can rewatch this afterwards if you didn't want to right now, dude. So don't worry about it. But it's awesome that you're here, man. It's good to see that you're here for work as well. I hope I keep your work day entertaining. Digging the field. Yo, Carl, I appreciate that, buddy. I really do. Hoping we can get loads of videos pumped out soon as well. Once this 100 days of code is done, it'll be awesome to see what's going on. Oh shit, I didn't notice you started. Yo, what's up, man? I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I don't want to butcher it, but it says Atfitsword. Atfitsword. I'm sorry, I have definitely butchered that name. If you're in I believe you're in a Discord too, haven't you? What is your Discord name? That'll be easier for me to pronounce. Yeah, close. Yeah, close. I'm gonna call you. I don't know what. Can I call you AA? Because it's the same twice, right? Woodchuck. That's it. Yes, Woodchuck. I knew I remember you saying that you're on one who can. Adfixor. I don't know. Adverb. Okay. Right. Okay, that makes sense now, guys. Nice. I'm just going to say to everyone in the Discord, we are live. So people know, because obviously it wasn't obvious. Pardon me, obvious. Okay, let me just move my phone out of the way. Okay, if the stream goes down at any point, I'll try and get back up as quick as possible. If anything happens, then... Sorry. Carl, the black and yellow design to my website. Have you seen the website? Oh, do you mean when I'm going to add the new one to my actual website? If we go to tylerparts.co.uk, you mean this website when I'm actually going to update it? I need to actually clean up my website first. I want to get everything done on it. So the black and yellow, it's good, but obviously because I've done it as as a video series, I've made the code really readable, but at the same time, even though it's readable, it doesn't allow me to... Oh, Carl, one sec, I'll allow that to show, just so everyone knows what you've done. Yo, David, what's up? Yeah, so the new design will go up. I just need to clean up the code and make sure it's fast and it's responsive and stuff. I don't want to do that on video because it's boring and stuff, but maybe in the future I'm going to do a full-on series on like how to make your website and publish it for launch and stuff. But it will go up soon, and I'll let everybody know in the Discords when it will go up. If you guys experience buffering, let me know. I can sort that out. I do notice that the stream keeps saying there's a low output, but I might be able to fix that somehow, hopefully. Yeah, how's it going, David? Are you alright, buddy? Alright, I think there's enough people in here now. We're doing good. So let's hop over. So what are we doing today? So I thought we could do some cool interact. So I'm going to add it to my website in the yellow one, not this one, in the future. But I wanted to show you guys how to do it before I added it to my website now. And we're going to start off by creating an index.html file, guys. So if you don't know what index.html file is, again, we've done it in all our videos. It's basically the root of all evil. No, I'm joking. It's the main file which your web surfer will look for in your file. Either look for index.php or index.html normally. Unless it's a node surfer, then you sell it what to look for in your package.json. So in here, we're just going to use emit. So I'm going to do an exclamation mark and hit tab and just create this. This is all fine. I don't want to change it. It's just simple. And it's just going to be called interactive background elements. Or no, just interactive background I'll do. And down here, we're just going to create a canvas. It doesn't have to have anything that can... we need to set a width and a height, though. Let's say a width of 1280 and a height of... Actually... No, we'll do that in some style. So we'll go up here and add a style. I would do it in... sorry, one sec. I would do it in a style sheet of sorts, but at the minute I find this is just as good for me. This is just quick. I might do, if you wanted me to explain the CSS and stuff, I can, but we're just doing it inline for now, or not inline, but I mean in the head tag, in a tag. That was hard to say. And then we're going to say canvas width, and I'm going to use 100 VW, which stands for viewport width, and a height of 100 viewport height. So I think, Prettify, are you still messing with my computer? I've turned Prettify off and it's still prettying my computer. It's so annoying. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm going to have to do like a sweep to fix it. But anyway, we're also going to go down here and we're going to say script source, and we're going to say, no, what's it? We're just going to say main.js, that'll do. And save. And now if we create the main.js file, we can start in here, and just to test we're going to say console.log, and we're going to say test, and we're going to put exclamation marks. I want to shout it. So guys, I hope you're following along. Let me know if you are following along. I think it's going well. I hope the video isn't cutting out or buffering for anyone or anything. Any issues are not happening. And just let me know. Hey, first stream, yeah, love it. It's the first stream, so I hope it's going well. Let me know if anything goes wrong, if the volume's too quiet. If I'm too loud or too quiet, let me know. I know some people have different volume levels. Like some people like to have their volume at 50%. Some people like to have it at 100%. And at 100%, I'm really loud on the YouTube video, so I don't recommend it. I haven't done much editing to the sound, so I'm going to start doing that. But anyway, so we've got this, and we're also going to set, in here we're going to set the background of that to, we'll just get it to dark, so like I don't want to put it too dark though. I'm going to do 313131. I don't want it to be black. And now let's run this surfer. I'm going to clear here. I'm going to just go surf dot just to get it running. And there we go. Now let's go in here and paste that because it's copied to my clipboard. What are you working on? What are we making today? Okay, guys. So I don't know if I think I said it, but I might not have said it. So we're going to create some interactive background stuff using the Canvas and JavaScript to. I was just about to say my screen isn't loading, but I've realized that it's actually working. It's loaded. But yeah, so we'll be creating a interactive background. So when you move your mouse around, it like does stuff in the background. So you could have this behind your main heading title and stuff, and some text up here, your nav bar up here. And this you just see it in the background. So there's a few websites with interactive backgrounds, which you've probably seen before when you go onto them and you're just moving your mouse around. Stuff's happening in the background and you wonder how that actually works. Most of the time that is a HTML5 canvas being manipulated with JavaScript to do things. Which is cool, but... sorry, love, there we go, let's have a look at it. I will open this quickly in a new tab and see what that is. Copy, let's open this up here. Actually, well, let's not open it up there first, sorry. I trust you, but I need to make sure. Okay, yeah, that's cool. What's that? Let's have a look. So yeah, better safe than sorry. Yeah, love, I know. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So what's this? So so you see the background's moving, so something like that. A bit different, but again, it's the same concept. So if you want to do this, you can guess it from doing that. And yes, we are going to be using the mouse move to detect where the mouse is on the page currently. Wow, this website's really nice, isn't it? It's just say demo. Landing page template for startups. Yeah, I like that. But I just like how that moves. So yeah, that's cool. I like how that works. You know what's really cool? So look how they've got that background to line up with that. That is amazing. Sorry, stop. Okay, guys, back into the interactive background. So that's good. Let's get into the main. Oh, we didn't even check if it logged. Did it log test? It did log test. Okay, I didn't doubt it. I just, I wanted to make sure it definitely did, because sometimes you have errors which you don't know about. Will you be using the P5 library? No, I will not, but if you wanted to learn that in the future, I could do something on the P5 library. You can download that website as a template and look at the code behind it, HTML, SAS, JavaScript, etc. Yeah, I might do that. I might actually have a look at that. For now, I want to create our own, but in the future, that would be something awesome to look into, maybe break it down. Maybe I could do that for a video series. Like every like month, so I'd do a video where I will break down someone else's website and explain what's going on in there. That'd be really cool. We are doing things on the fly. So inside of Canvas, so we want to get the Canvas element straight away. So we're going to say let Canvas. Oh, we need const spell correctly. Const Canvas is equal to document dot get element, or no, query selector, because we just want to get the canvas, and this will get the first query selector gets the first element on the DOM, which is the HTML, which has the tag of canvas, and that's all that does. And now we can set the context for the const. We can set the context for the so like 2D. You'll see what I mean. One sec. Let me just write out canvas dot get context is equal to 2D. So this just sets the context, whether it's 2D or if it's WebGL and stuff like that, which leads to 3D and stuff like that. That's cool. So now we have that. Let's actually just quickly log canvas. Canvas to make sure everything's working. There's no errors. Hey, we got a canvas element, which is this element across the whole screen. Moss full screen change depreciated, ignoring set a property. I don't know what that means. This object is incorrect. What? We hadn't even mentioned this. Why are you moaning at me, computer? Okay. And first things first, we can set the CTX. We could do something like this. Let's just show you. I think we've done this there, but we could just go fill style and set this equal to, let's do the yellow, my favorite yellow, and then go CTX dot fill rect, and then we give this 4 properties. X, we're going to say 50. Y, we're going to say 50, width 200 by 200, and then CTX. Well, I don't think we actually need. There we go. So let's see what this gives us. We refresh, and there we go. We've got a big block. That is a big block. 200 is a big block. Why is that so big? It's blurry as well. Why is it so big? What units are these in? I thought it was pixels. Let's see if we can get that better. So we say 1, 1, 10, 10. There we go. It's blurry. Ooh. Canvas blurry. Let's have a look. HTML5 canvas blurry. And like just Oh, is it because I'm setting? One sec. I know what the issue is because I'm setting it here. Okay, guys, we're going to do something else. So you see this here. We actually don't really want to set it there, just because it's going to cause that blurry effect. In here, we want to go canvas dot width is equal to window dot inner width, and the same here, canvas dot inner height is equal to canvas height. And now if we go back and we refresh, there we go. So the proportions are back. Let's set this back to 50, 50, 200, 200. So again, there we go. We've got a little block here. It's quite simple. We can just straight up block. And we can do things like CTX dot fill arc, or is it draw arc? No, draw image, and it's just arc. Yes. And in this one, we give it more value. So we've got X, which we're just going to say 50 again, a Y, which could be 50, a radius, which we're going to say 15, a start angle number, which is going to be 0, and then end number is going to be math.pi. Is it times 2? I think it's times 2. And then anti-clockwise, we don't need to worry about that one. If we save that and we hit refresh, do we have to do a fill? I believe we need to use fill. CTX.fill. No, we shouldn't. That should be, is it fill arc? Oh god, guys, I am forgetting my basics. Maybe it's not ×2. Maybe I was wrong about the ×2, right? No? Okay. Oh, it's stroke is... no, because stroke does a circle on the outside, right? So let's see if that appears. Okay, so we've got a semicircle because we do need to times by 2 for the math.py. So if we go ×2 and we refresh, there we go, that is sorted. We also want to go in here and go ctx.beginPath. And refresh. Okay, so we've got a tiny little circle down there. To make that bigger, we can up the radius, what we say, 50. And that'll give us 100 by 100 at there. So we need to cater for that. So we're going to say 100 or 100 by 100. And we've moved it out. Nice. Okay, so this is just basic. So I'm just going over the basic ways to a circle is pi and radians. So you can use window objects height like that to cover. Yes, you can use the Windows height to cover to do it. Someone says, is that responsive? It's responsive. Yeah, it would be responsive for like a full website or something. So if we was to shrink this down, let's just bring this in, and it's not responsive. Actually, it's not responsive if you just shrink down, but if you hit refresh, it will then cater for that. So now it is the same height and width. And I don't know why we're getting a bit of extra space at the bottom. It's probably because this is displaying as something else. What is down here? The body. So the body is for some reason overflowing. It's probably something to do with margins. Our line height is 19.2. I don't know what that means. So yeah, look, it's not responsive if someone shrinks it down on the fly, but if it's just loaded up, it will sort itself out. Semi-responsive. Yeah, it's semi-responsive. But to be fair, nobody really loads up a page and then starts shrinking it up and down except web developers. So, looking good. Yo, that dumb astronaut. How you doing, Louis? I hope you're going well, bud. This is cool, man. Can't watch at the moment, but I'll see you later. Yo, Dan Soids, this will be up on YouTube straight after it's done. It's not going to be edited out of my and stuff like that, but I apologise. So, see you later, buddy. Woodchuck. Could you use Vue to make it responsive anyway? To be fair, Vue is more... anything you could do in Vue, you could do in HTML, and it'd probably actually be quite harder to do it in Vue rather than just to do it in normal HTML and that. To make it responsive. You can make it like fully responsive. Like we could go... if you wanted it to be responsive, you could get a loop which... Sorry, one sec, guys. Leo, back off, buddy. Sorry, guys, my son was trying to break into my room. Yeah, we could use Vue to make you could use Vue to make this. Again, it's the same. It's again the same concept, just in Vue, but you just convert the code to Vue. But making it responsive, it doesn't matter if it's in Vue or whatever it's in. It's just the same process, really. Yeah, sorry. To make it responsive, you could do this dynamically. So you could call this every frame or something. You could say, or every few frames. You could say, or saying that you can go window.on resize, and you can just say, you could then copy this. And now if we relog the page and we go to this, and we've shrunk it down, should it... oh, do we need to... I think we refresh the page. Type error, on resize is not a function. Oh, my bad. It's add event listener. It should say resize. Right, that it should be it. Let's do a log just to double check. Log resize. Oh, resize. Resize, there you go. So it resizes with the page now, guys. So this is now fully responsive. So any way you resize this page, it will resize for you. I hope that clears up what you guys are being. Can your son code yet? He will be. He can code. It doesn't do anything. He's getting there. We'll leave that. He's my Padawan in training. He will be there one day, if that's the path he wants to choose, of course. But at the same time, you know, you never know. Sorry if I ever pause. I'm either drinking or trying not to choke to death. So yeah, anyway, back to the topic. So yeah, this will now make it responsive, so we can remove that resize code. This here, oh, hello, we'll pull it up. We'll pull it here, I don't know, that's fine. Are you drinking vodka? I don't drink alcohol, but I am drinking a Tango apple and water. I have both next to me. It depends which one I'm thinking at the time. You are climbing up the ladder with subs, man. Well done. Yo, thanks, Louis. Again, the subs. I love everyone who subscribes and gets involved. At the same time, it's more about if you guys are learning, then that's the main goal for me. It also gives me great. Damn, what is this Arabic on the screen? Kyle, I know you're not a programmer. You do your scaffolding, but welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah. Do you know what this does, Carl? Literally, see this grey background? Every time I shrink it, it basically resizes the canvas. That's all you need to know, Carl. All right. Carl, it's your in real life. Yeah, Kyle and that damn astronaut are both my in real life friends. I'd call them my best friends, basically. So, you know, go check those guys out. They don't do much. Well, Louis does much. Kyle does. He's a scaffolder. You know. Guys, we're not even coding. We're just talking. I don't know if this is cool or bad. Let's do some coding. We've got to figure out how do we fill this arc. How do I make I want a colored arc. How do I do a colored arc? What do I do? I gotta do ctx.fill, isn't it? It's ctx.fill, guaranteed. You always gotta fill it's draw rect will fill it for you. But there you go. That is it, guys. See, we got there in the end. You guys are very distracting. Scaffolding is all about the frameworks. Oh my god, Carl, that is amazing. That's a good point. Yeah, it's framework. See? Carl's on it. He knows about his frameworks. I was doing scaffolding today just as a quick off the topic, get a bit of extra cash sort of thing to pay a few bills, and my shoulder is killing me today, but it was fun. Oh, Angular. Oh my god, nothing like building supporting structures. Framework master. Oh my god, you guys are amazing. You guys are making my day. Well, half an hour into this stream and we ain't done anything, and I was expecting to get so far through this so quickly, and you guys are like amazing. But let's remove that. We don't need the outline. But yeah, so we got this little thing, and we're gonna create a class. If you guys don't know what a class is, but a class basically you can use to. It's basically like creating your own like functions and stuff like that in there. I've gone over a class before, and I'll explain it as I go along here. So we're going to create a class called what we got to call it, a circle, and we're just going to go in here and we're going to say constructor. Do these have constructors? I don't think they need constructors, do they? Do classes in here have constructors? What is this moaning about? Oh, I put brackets there, right. There we go. Yeah, so we have our constructor, and this is where we pass through what we need to basically, like our parameters. And in here we're going to say, what should we say? Width, height, radius. Should we say color? I'm going to spell it like how it should be spelled in American style. Okay, let's have a look at this. So let's write this, and then we'll go this dot width is equal to width, this dot height. Oh god, Kyle, is equal to height. This dot radius is equal to radius. and this dot color is equal to color. So we're just setting these up as this. This key class is basically saying this instance of this circle. So if you called new, oh my god, that was terrible. Oh god, this circle, a new circle. So you set like let circle equal new circle, and you pass through what, say 100, 100, radius. Why am I saying radius? 30, and then in here we'll say FFC 00. And I've just realized we also need X and Y too. We go this dot, this dot X equal to X, this dot Y is equal to Y, and we'll say what, 150. You know, we don't need a width. I've just realized we don't need a width and height in a circle. I keep doing this. X, Y, and then 30 for the radius, and then that for the color. What is a Barrett 50? A Barrett 50 caliber is a sniper from, well, it's a sniper in real life, but it's also what he is referring to as a sniper from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's actually a more than just Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but it's just one of the, just no, Akimbo MP5. This is not a Call of Duty stream, guys. Stop it, guys. So anyway, if we can call new circle, we could say, so now we've got this, we can call a function called this dot draw, and basically down here we can go function. Is it function, or do I just write draw? I think I just write draw, and say in here we will say what log. We'll just log the property. Actually, no, we'll draw it. We'll do the drawing. So we'll copy our code from up here. We'll remove it from up there. We'll put it in here, and we'll say this is equal to this dot color. This is equal to this dot X, and this dot Y, this dot radius 0, which way it starts, and math.py. That's always going to be like that for us for now. And now when we call this new circle, circle, I think we've got everything we need. Yep. If we now refresh, we have an error, don't we? What is your error? Width is not defined. Oh, we changed this. Oh yeah, we don't have that no more, do we? Why didn't no one tell me that in the comments, guys? Come on, where you at? This dot draw is not a function. What? Capitalize my D. There we go. We got there in the end. Just a few little syntax errors and obvious grammar errors and stuff. So yeah, we could draw a circle, and then this is an instance of this circle. We can then create another circle. This one's going to be a red circle. And we're going to set this at 200 and maybe 300. And we're going to set this one bigger. We're going to have it at 50. And if we refresh, I really need to get hot. Redeclaration of let circle. Oh, sorry, let red circle. You can't do let. You can't. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. So we've got two circles now. So we've created two different circles. We've created this circle and this circle. And basically that is basic classes. Fitas, thank you for subscribing to the channel. You're awesome, man. I don't know if you're in the stream or you watched a different video and subscribed. I'm just saying thank you in this video. I saw it pop up on my screen. That's what the ding was. Okay, so this is all cool, but let's get to the interactive part now, guys. So we've got this basic draw function, and we can create a new circle and stuff. But we want to go. Yay, you are here, Fightus. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name as well. It's awesome that you subscribed, dude. Thank you very much. We want to create a function called update, and we're gonna just sit and we're gonna pass through update. No, get frame. What is it? It's frame request frame animation, and we're just gonna say update. So this takes a callback and it pass update, and this just calls this at 40 frames per 40 or 60, I don't know. It pass it back at a certain amount of frames per second. And we can go up here, we can say we can say request frame animation, and we can call update. And now if we go in here and we say let's create a variable up here called mouse. So we say mouse position, or what we can say, let mouse equal, and we're going to say x is equal to undefined to start with, and y is equal to, I've done this wrong, not learn how to do objects, Tyler, please. Undefined. So they're the two things we need. And now we want to create an event listener, and we're going to say window.add event listener, so like we did up here, but in this one it's going to take on mouse move. So as soon as your mouse moves, we want to do this, and we want to go mouse.x. We want to pass in event in there. Is it an error or is it an event? X is equal to e.x. That's mouse event.x. Yeah, well, there you go. Actually, I'm going to call this mouse. If that's the case, that makes more sense, right? Oh, no, it don't. It should just be EVT. EVT works, guys. I don't like naming things the same. And this y and this y.y. And in our update function, we're just going to log mouse. Now, if we refresh and we move around, as you can see, wherever we move our mouse to, it updates the screen for us. It tells us x is equal to, what, 705 right now, and y is equal to 213. So that is cool. Next up, we can write, so we've got a mouse, so we need a mouse now, so we need that to know where things are, but we can now draw our circles. So in here, we want to go ctx.clearRect, and we've got to pass in the x, so we're going to say 0, 0, and then we're going to say canvas.width and canvas.height. So this is going to clear the canvas every single time we do something. We're going to remove these as well. And we're going to use our new function, and we're going to go, we'll say circle, or let, do we create outside? I guess we should create outside, and we can go, so we can remove this dot draw for now. We don't want that in there, we just want to get this set up, and we can say in here, we can say let circle, oh god, I'm not good at typing right now, and let circle equal mouse dot, no, it's equal to new circle. I am losing it. And we're going to pass for a few features. We're going to say mouse.x, mouse.y, radius of 15, and the color of FFCE00. And now in here, we're going to call circle.draw. Actually, we want to set, okay, you know what, we want to pull this function, so this new circle, we want to pull it inside of this function. Oh, hello. Inside of here, because we basically want to say draw this, or set this up each time to the new position and the same stuff, and redo that. So now if we refresh, if my page is gonna, there we go. So now as we move our mouse around, the circle follows us. We could add some drag to this. We could say like, we could set it to do it like follow it slowly in some sort of way, but this is cool. So this sort of thing. Let's up the size now. Let's make that 30. So there you go. So the mouse, it follows it really smoothly as well, which is really, really nice. It kind of has some drag to it. It's not perfect, but it works. I like that. It's already cool. Yeah, there we go. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm joking. So that's cool. Is there anything you guys want me to do in this to like show off any sort of way of doing something to do stuff? Yeah, so again, so we just move our stuff around. So let's do some more. So we can now create loads of these. We're not going to get it to follow the mouse. That was just an example of stuff you can do. So we could get it to follow the mouse, or we could get it to, for the radius, to expand every single time we go near it. So we could go in here. Let's just have a look, and we could just say if what are we doing? If mouse.x, hello, what are you doing? Mouth.x. So I gotta think of my logic now quickly. So if mouse.x minus this dot radius plus 50, is it plus 50 or minus 50? So what we're doing here, no, it'll be minus 50, won't it, if that's minus there. So from the center of, from this dot x, so we actually want to go this dot x. Oh god, my brain has gone dead. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to do it so if we, so this is just going to float around. We're going to set it to be like up here, and we're going to say if the mouse comes close to this, then make the item expand, make it get bigger. And we're going to say if this dot x is more than, it's less than or equal to mouse.x. So if this dot x is less than, so we need to also say this dot x plus 50 or minus 50? Minus 50. So this dot x, so if we find the position of this dot x is minus 50 to mouse dot x. Less than 2, and we want to say this dot x plus 50 is more than or equal to, no, I've just realized that needs to be minus 50 or minus this dot radius. We'll do minus this dot radius and plus this dot radius. Sorry, my logic is, there is some logic here, I'm just trying to figure out where it is. Let's break this down so it looks near. This dot x minus radius or equal to mouse dot x. So get the position of the mouse and check if it is close to it minus the radius. So this dot x, so the middle of x minus the radius is more than, no, it's less than. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way around. It's very confusing. If that is that, then we're going to say this dot radius plus equal to 1. So that is going to make it expand really big, I hope. Oh, it's still following it, sorry. We now want to say that is equal to what? 100, and that is equal to 100. And if we, oh, it went up. Wait, this dot radius is plus equal to 1. Oh, is it because radius equal to radius and it's not resetting? So it's going up by 1, but then it's getting redrawn. So you can see the little pulse there, but it's getting redrawn. So we actually want to say, when we create this, so we created this, we want to say circle, oh, we did this in the wrong place. We want to do that down here. And we're going to say circle.x is circle.radius. So we're removing this keyword. So that will check every single time. Hopefully. Let's double check this. No. Do we have an error? We do not. See, this is what it's like when I actually doing my videos, by the way, guys, so you guys seen it firsthand that I do make mistakes, and I'm not always perfect. I try to cut some out because sometimes they're annoying and I have to Google stuff, but otherwise it's not. If you guys, is that, again, I'm not perfect. I wish to be, but I'm not. So we create a new circle. We create a new circle every single time. I don't know if that's the case, but if we create a new circle, we say circle.draw, and we check circle radius, and we do it plus plus, right? Hey! So now when we're in there, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. How big can we go? Should we just see if it's going to slowly absorb the whole screen? So now look, as I'm getting further away from it, it's always, as long as I'm in there, it gets bigger. So it's not like from the same spot down here, it just always gets bigger. Hey! So we could set a cap on that, and we could say circle.radius is less than 100. What do we say? Less than 100. What do we start at? 30. So yeah, if it's less than 100, as long as it's less than 100, do this, and then we're gonna say else if circle.radius is more than it's more than 30, its original size. We're gonna say circle.radius minus minus. So now if we refresh and we go bigger and we come out, it goes back down to its original size. Let's absorb the screen. Okay, we're going to absorb the whole screen, which, we've set it to a cap of 100, haven't we? So that's as big as it'll get, and that's as small as it will get. So now it's got a max and a min, like, radius. So that's really cool. When it gets there, it's like vibrating, I will get bigger. I think we can fix the fussiness if we set that to, if it's more than or equal to, oh no, it's because we're calling draw afterwards. So we just want to go down there and draw. If we draw it afterwards, then we'll have no fussiness, I don't think. No, we still have a fussiness. Okay, let's sell it. It's less than or equal to, and more than or equal to. Still fussy. Is it fussy when it gets small? No, I don't know why it's getting fussy, but it's just fussy. That's cool. So yeah, that's a cool little, that's enough little thing you can do. So these are small little things like interactive background stuff. So you could have like loads of dots and you can expand it, and you could like have here like some words inside of here will only appear when you expand it. Again, I don't know how to do that right now, guys. It's probably some sort of clipping mask, but I'll figure that out for you and tell you how you do that. Oh well, actually no. When you could say once that gets to 100, it will reveal writing. That's something you can do. And stuff like that. So again, these are all practical things you can add into your website. So different spots will like highlight. So we can create a circle too. Again, we should probably create some sort of loop, what loops through circles. And we'll create a red circle and say AF1E2D. And now if we fucking duplicate this code and we change it to a red circle, no. And we change it to a red circle. We've got the same width and height, haven't we? Yeah. We'll say 200 by 200. And now we can grow both. I need to get, yes! Now they are both stuck at big. Nice, change the opacity with size. So what, as they get bigger, the opacity gets, the colour gets smaller. That's a good point. I think we'd have to create, so to do that, we'd need to create an RGB value, or can you just add opacity to, can you add opacity to an arc on this, guys? Like you gotta be able to add some sort of alpha, right? Yeah, it's like I think it's. You could do yeah. So it'd be RGBA, right? So now, as it gets bigger, we'll say. So we'll create this inside here. So we're gonna say this dot opacity is equal to, and what should we say? We'll say one. Well, we know what we're gonna say. We'll say one to start with, and then as it gets bigger, we will slowly minus it by what? If it's 100 point, we'll just say 0.2. And now we'll say, so if we bring color down here. So, oh god, okay. We're going to remove color for now. We're not going to use the color property there. We'll do it inside the thing, and then we could later on. I'm going to show how to create completely separate instance stuff. And then we're going to say this dot color is equal to RGBA, and we're going to say 255 that's white, isn't it? Yeah, 255, and then we're going to in here add another two things. We're going to say plus, and we're going to say this dot opacity. I believe that goes from 0 to 1, right? Yeah, it does, don't it? So yeah, now RGBA, so that creates the RGBA, and then inside, inside of our circles, we've removed it, good, we can go in here and we can say circle dot opacity is, I'm not going to say, you can say plus, so say minus equal to, so minus equal, it's minus equal to, isn't it? And we'll say 0.2, maybe 0.02, no, 0.1. We'll go for 0.1, and then down here we'll say plus equal to 0.1. That is not working. Because we don't actually use the, we do use this dot color. Oh, drawing. This dot opacity. I'm going to log in here quickly. Log this dot color and see what happens. So it's not changing. It is not changing. Why is that not changing? Somebody shed some light. Go on. Somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong. Circle dot opacity. It has to be the white one to start with. We're going to remove the red circle to get rid of confusion. We're going to create a function soon that will say basically how it should work, and just create loads of different instances. Else if circle.radius is less than or equal to 30. Yeah, no, that's all fine. We know that worked. Circle opacity. Why is that not changing? So that should be changing how it works. So now if we... Nothing changes. Am I doing that right? Opacity minus equal to. That's right, that's how you minus something from a numeric value, right? Yeah, number. See, it says number 1. This dot opacity is what is equal to what? Circle dot opacity minus 1. Is that how you want to play it? No, it's not changing. It doesn't want to change the opacity. It doesn't even change the number. And I think it's because I changed it into a string, right? It's because we only call this once. We need to call this into this start. I know why it's happening. Check if the opacity works when setting it originally. I actually know, I think I know what's happening. We need to say down here, fill style is equal to that. I think. I'm not 100% sure. There we go. Hey! It like pops off. That's really cool, actually. Here we go. I was doing it right. So we were calling color, but we weren't recalling opacity in here because we set color once. So in order to do that, we would have to go down to use color. We'd have to put this inside here and change it every time we draw it, and then say this dot opacity. Then this could be this could then be this dot color. We got there, guys. High fives all around. Hey, maybe we can make that a bit slower as well. Hello. In here we'll say 0.025. 0.25. Let's have a look what that looks like. Like a really slow. Oh no, I'm disappearing. Hey, that's cool. So now you guys know how to do that, kind of. But now we want to create loads of circles in random positions which do the same thing, right? Yeah, so to do that, we need to obviously create a few functions. And we're going to turn this into a function. You know what, we could probably turn this into a function inside of the draw function, right? So when we call draw, we could do this inside of there. Yes. So we're going to do it after or before. So we put if circle, this is equal to this, 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 this. In this case, it still works, that's fine. We can actually change, I think we can actually change this back to plus that now, and this equal to minus that. I hope that still works, because it's still checking for the mouse X. Everything looks like it's working, and we call circle.draw when we create our new circle. Okay, let's have a look. Hey. Hey. Nice. I like it. So to do this as something you pass through, you'd have to give it an RGBA value, right? But is there no way to add transparency to a hex value in inside a thingy? Oh, we could. Okay, so I think I know another thing as well. So we can go here. We can go. I don't know if this will work. We can say ctx.save. We're going to say ctx.global alpha, and we're going to say 0.2. We're going to do circle.draw, and we're going to ctx.restore to restore it back at its last save before we change the global alpha. Again, we could probably do this inside of here. Actually, we will do it inside of there. So we can, I guess it actually only works if we do it inside of there, right? And we say global alpha is equal to this dot opacity minus minus, or minus equals 0.025. I could have done that a lot better. No, wait, no. No. We don't need to do that. We need to set that back to what it was. And we can move this down. Back around here. And we can then go ctx. So now down here we'll go ctx.restore. Oh, that's not useful. So ctx.restore. And we want to move that above that. Oh, want to move that under that. And sorry, I am just figuring this out to do it. And then in here, so before this, and we can change this to, we'll say 1 for now. Up here we'll say 1 as well. We can change that to a hex in a minute as well. Actually, we don't even need that there then. And we can say ctx.global alpha is equal to this. dot opacity. And this dot opacity is whatever this circle creates it as. So we would actually need to say and you know what? No. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try it out right now. ctx.globalalpha is not a function, but I've read it on the interwebs. Oh, what am I doing there? Global alpha. Global alpha? I'm pretty sure it is. I've read it before. Okay, there's another one we could do, and it's called this. And if we refresh, global alpha is still not a function, and that doesn't work either. Where do I have global? Where is global? Where do I have that saved? Okay, that's gone. Nah, it doesn't work. Doesn't even work. Global alpha. I'm spelling that right? Oh, it's equal to. It's not a function because it's actually something you set. Oh, guys. Whoa, what happened there? Whoa. Okay, I know what's happening there. If this goes too low, it then just sets, oh, it's low. So we can then say, inside of here, we want to go if this dot opacity is more than or equal to 0 or 1, 0. Oh no, 0. So as long as this is bigger than 0. Wait, as long as this is bigger than 0, continue this or equals. No, bigger than or equal to. So we want it to be able to go. No, because it also has to be. We'll just say, as long as that is more than 0. I think it's still going to break. Actually, we're going to need to do something. If it, we're going to say else this dot opacity is equal to 0. So that's a good way. So we can say equal to now again, I believe. And also up here, we want to go back to this and we say, as long as this is opacity is less than or equal to 1, we can then. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Let's copy that. That goes in that bit. And down here we say the other way. Else this is set to 1. Oh, and that messed it up, guys. Else this is set to 0. Right? Like that is. What? Okay, so we created a strobe light. Is that cool, guys? You guys cool strobe lights? Seeing as you didn't answer my call, what time does my shop shut? 11. It's normally 11, isn't it? Oh, it's Sunday. I don't know, Kyle. I can't. You know, I can't answer it. There is a hex code for alpha 2 characters at the beginning. Not sure how you gradually increase or decrease. Yeah, I know. RGA all good though, especially with VSCode color picker add-on. Yeah, Carl, that's all good at the same time, but sometimes I like using hex, and I guess you could use the same thing here. But I think this global alpha is probably the best way to go about setting something to like decrease and adding something capacity. I've just got to figure out why, bro. It needs to be, as long as that is more than, as long as opacity is less than 1, we can add. I've done that the wrong way, haven't I? As long as opacity is more than 1, no, less than 1, we can add. Yeah. So as long as it's less than 1, as long as opacity is more than 0, we can say this dot opacity minus 1. See, this shouldn't be flickering because the draw function, the actual bit where we set, is after that. So we should be able to set this to now back to a color. Refresh. Right? And now, yeah, that is really buggy. Why? It's cool. still, but I don't get why it's flashing. Well, global alpha isn't perfect. So maybe it needs to be 0.1. Right? And maybe this just needs to be 0.1 minus 0.1 each time to stop any random bugs. No, it still flashes. It's still annoying. It's still really annoying. We can set that to 0 and that back to 0. And 0.1, no, that's fine. So glitchy. I don't know why that's glitchy, but again, we can mess around with that in the future and figure that out. Let's create. So let's remove this stuff. All the color changing stuff for now. We could do that in the future. Again, that wasn't the aim of this one. That was just to create something like that. And this can now have color back, and we're just going to say up here color. And then when we create something, we can pass through a color again. FFC00. But we want to create a random spawner now. So we're going to create 10 of these. So we're going to create multiple of these in random positions. And to do that, we need to create something which gets the number and randomize it. Oh, sorry, my bad. And we're now going to start calling draw again from inside the constructor, because we're going to create a new one every single time. Or are we going to create a new one, or are we just going to change position? Oh, see, this is the issue. It needs to be draw, right? So we need to create a circles, and once we've created them, we need to then modify them. Oh, there's so weird. Okay, let's create load. So a circle.draw, or this.draw now. That calls this.draw, and in here we could say new circle with 100, 130. Just gonna return that right into nothing. Can't access lexical circle. Yeah, let's say, wait. What is that on about? Oh. There should also be this.radius. Any other bugs I can find right now? And we can say let circle equal, and we can just get rid of that. Right, and now that should draw the function show away. There we go. And, well, oh yeah, we've got it so it grows 1. Did we say 1? If we sell it to 1 again. Plus for, no, we haven't. Why are you being annoying? This.draw. Calling this.draw, and now when it's in there, this dot. Oh, because we recall. Oh yeah, we're recreating it every single time. That's why we do it outside. But why can I not think of how to do it, guys? My head is going. I gather you're not on Apex tonight. Probably not, buddy. It's already 10 o'clock, and I ain't even finished doing what I wanted to do today. So we can create basic circles. That's not cool. We want to do things. Now, I'm not sure what we want to do. I'm losing my mind, guys. This is what happens when it's been a long day. This.radius, else if this.radius is less than. So we need to create these, but we also need to create them with the set. What we need to do is create a circle array. So we need to say circle array, is equal to an empty array. And then every time we create a new circle, we've got to add it to the array. That is how it works, guys. Sorry, my bad. So now we're going to say for, and we're going to say let I is equal to 0, and I is less than circle array dot length. Oh no, I is less than 10 because we want to spawn 10. We're going to say I plus plus. And what we're going to do is 10 times. And then we're going to say, we're going to create let circle equal new circle, and then we're going to give it some, we're going to give them random features. So we're going to say math dot, actually let's create a random number generator. We're going to say function random int, and we're going to say min max, and if we go return math.floor math.random, and we pass, we call that as function, and we times that by the max and minus the min, or add the min. I think, or if we times the min, don't add the min. Plus min, minus min. No, we'll leave it at admin. It's just going to return us the min and the max of this value. And we're going to say circle, and we're going to say random int, and we're going to pass through 0 to canvas.width. Random in 0 to canvas dot height. Cool. And then what else do we need to pass through? We need to pass through a radius, so we're going to say random int, and we're going to say they're going to be a random size between 1 and 150. And the last one is a colour. We're just going to give them all a colour of the yellow for now, but hopefully they don't clash too much. And then that's going to create a circle 10 times and hopefully draw it to the canvas. Oh, repeatedly though. So we now have a really messed up background. That's cool. I like that. It's kind of fascinating. We want to bring this out of that bit, sorry. And we want to remove the draw from this, I think, as well. We want to create these functions, and then we want to say circle array.push circle. That's not a circle. Whoa, a strobe warning. Yeah, sorry guys, epilepsy warning should have went up there. Circle. So we'll go circle array, push circle, and then in here we're going to say circle array. No, for each circle array dot for each function. Function. We're going to pass through the circle again, and we're going to say circle dot draw. So that creates them, and then this will draw them. There we go. So we've got 10 random circles. Every time we refresh the page, there's random circles at random sizes. And if I hover over them, they have the hover effect. I don't know why you're... Oh. I'm not sure why they're doing it from different... Okay, that one works. That one works. That one works. That one starts growing when I hover here. I'm not sure why. I couldn't tell you why. Maybe I've done something wrong in the code, but... So why is that doing it? If I gave it some padding around, still pretty cool. Just got back from lunch. What do we have so far? So we've just created, so to be fair, we had a massive talk luff about loads of random things and games and stuff and everything. It went a bit off the topic, but we've created some random things where as each circle you hover over, you can shrink and it'll go back to its original size. Or does it go back to... You know what? I don't think they go back to their original size. No, they don't go back to their original size. They go back to the same size. So that's great. I don't know why you're going big when... Oh, because we didn't set... So in this, we say in the X, and we say if it's above... So as long as this is above it, it will grow. But if it's below it, it has to be the Y. So we have to do this with the Y as well, basically. So let's break this down again. Let's bring that onto a new line, that onto a new line. And then we're going to create another one saying and this dot color, no, this dot Y minus this dot radius is less than mouse dot Y. And we're going to say, oh, hello. And we're going to say and this dot Y plus this dot radius is more than or equal to mouse dot Y. And now that should do the same thing. So now they don't do it when you hover above them, they only do it when you hover in them. So that is why that issue was there. But now we need to make sure they go back to their original size too. So let's go to inside of here, and we're going to say this dot original, so what we'll call it, what, min radius, and we'll set this equal to radius. So whatever we set, it's going to go back to min radius, and then we're going to go down here, and we're going to say this dot min, oh no, this dot radius is less than or equal to this dot min radius, or min radius, and 100 is the biggest they'll go. Or maybe we'll create this dynamic and we'll say they can grow by 10. So we'll say this dot radius plus 10. So now they can all grow 10 sizes bigger. No, this isn't 10. So this is big, guys. This is bigger than 10. Guys, it's not stopping. It's big. It's gonna. Oh, because this dot radius, so we need to create a max radius. And then this dot max radius is equal to radius plus, we'll say 30. I think 10's a bit too small. And we're going to say this, so this dot, we can remove that and we'll say max radius. Now if we refresh, so that should grow, there you go, 10's bigger. That should grow 30 bigger, sorry. And they all go back to their original size. So let's do it with this small one. It gets big and it goes back to being small. It gets big and go back to being small. We just witnessed that, what the eventual heat death of the universe will look like with that expansion. That is true. That's what's going to happen. So this is really fun. And we can now create like a random thing. We can make these circles move, but we're also going to have to create, I'm also going to put this in a function as well. We're going to cut this off and we'll say this dot grow. And we'll create grow function. Sorry, I like that is now the grow function. So we call that there. It's just to neaten it out to make it a bit neater. What else can we do here? So we could make a move, so you have to find them to hover over them. And when you're... so that's what we could do. We can now say, as long as we are within 10... What? So this plus radius, that means on the right side, right? And then we say plus 50. So as long as it's plus 50... And down here will be minus 50. And here will be plus 50. And oh no, that'll be minus. And this will be plus. Right, I'm sure of it. So now we shouldn't have to get... So we just have to get 50 within? Yeah, so look. When we get 50 within its boundaries, then it works. Pretty sure we could also just say this dot x minus 50 or plus 50, and that'll give you a more rounded thing. So this, but this one. So yeah, we're also gonna do, what's the max size we can do with what max size did we set for these guys? Oh, it's random between 1 and 50. So we're gonna say 100. So we're gonna say 50, and we're gonna remove this dot radius. We're just gonna say plus 50. minus 50 minus 50 plus 50. Oh yeah, so now so long as we're in 50 pixels off the circle, it will grow. So you don't have to go right at it unless it is 50 pixels itself. Then you'd have to go right at it. And just for demonstration, we're going to say 100, just so I can show it off a bit better, because I'm not sure I'm showing it off very well. So there you go. Now I don't even have to get, yeah, see, I don't even have to get super close to them, and they just expand. So we'll keep it like that for now. And should we make these bounce off the walls? I think we should. So we're gonna create a new one called move, and we're gonna say this dot x. It's gonna be say plus equal to random in between. Oh no, we want to create a velocity. So we want to say this dot dx is equal to 5, and this dot dy is equal to 5, and that stands for direction 50. And we're going to say this dot x is plus equal to this dot dy dx dx. Why am I on about? It has to be dx. You can just write move to create a function. I thought you had to write function move. Yes, you normally do, but this is inside of a class, and inside a class, these aren't called functions. These are called methods, and in a method, you write grow. You can write a name and 2 circles, and this counts as a how'd you put this? Counts as a this would count as a function, basically a method. I did not know how to say that. And then this dot y is plus equal to this dot dy, and then we can say if this dot x is more than canvas dot width. If this goes more than canvas dot width, we're going to say this dot x is equal to canvas dot width minus, no, we're going to say this dot, we'll say dx is equal to not dx or minus dx. Right, I think so. So if this hits off one edge, actually we can shrink this down to when we say just not dx. Actually, would minus dx work? Because if it's a minus, then it'll go minus, a minus, and it'll go positive. We'll say not dx. No, minus dx. Minus dx works. So that stands for the opposite. And then we're going to say and this dot x is less than less than 0. Then it'll flip it. And then we also want to create another if statement. We'll say if this dot y is more than canvas dot height. We're going to and this dot y is it's more than 0. It's less than 0. We'll say this dot dy is equal to minus dy. Right, and then inside our class here we'll say this dot move. Hey, they're all heading in one way and they're not coming back. What did I do wrong? So this dot x, if the x goes past the canvas width, or we need to use or and not and. And some of them just got deleted from existence. Good. It should just be minus dxy, right? It should just say this. I am losing it. I'm not sure if. Yay! They're bouncing. They're bouncing. Oh, we also want to say this.x plus. Wait, which was this? If this is more than, so this is plus this dot radius, and this would be minus this dot radius, and I've put that in the wrong spot. Sorry. This just stops it from going off screen slightly, and this would be plus this dot radius and minus this dot radius. Oh, why does it keep doing that? I don't even hit enter. I should just make it, yeah, so now it bounces without actually going in any direction. Look how small that little one is. Oh, and look, now when they get close to it, like here, so we're going to actually up the ante here. We're going to set this to 70. We're going to set this back to 70 because I don't want it doing it too close. You know, you don't want it all over the place. And then we're also going to say down here, we're going to say if it's equal to 50. So we're going to have 50 circles, and we're also going to set this down to 40 just to be safe. I don't want them too big. Hey, so now we've got loads of different circles, and when they get near it, they all start expanding as they get near it. But again, we want the direction to be random, right? So if we go in here, we're going to say random in between -1, -5 and 5. No, yeah, -5 and 5. That's, I don't know if that's going to work. Random in between -5 and 5. So now it'll go be at different speeds and different directions. So now if we refresh, hey, they're all going crazily, and they start off random too. And they all grow as you get near them. They're actually, 5 is quite fast. We're going to set that down to 3. I want to go slower so you can see the effect a bit better. So yeah, there you go. You can see the effect a lot better. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm not high at all, and it's still blowing my mind. Yeah, I know, man. This is really cool. This is like some different level of stuff. But I like it. And I also don't like that they go to plus 30, the max radius. I want the max radius to be 100 straight away, or 70. I want them all to be able to get to the same height, but then shrink back down to the same. That's cool. That works. It looks a little laggy. Is that YouTube causing that? No, I do admit it's on my screen too, but I'm not sure. Let's open this up in Chrome because I feel like it is Firefox Developer Edition. But at the same time, yeah, you need to manage how many assets you have and stuff like that. So let's bring this up here quickly, and we'll just quickly see how it goes, how it manages. Yeah, no, it's laggy all around. And I couldn't give you an exact explanation why it's laggy, except for maybe because I'm streaming, and holy crap, what is going on? Guys, on my other screen it's saying 1 million people are subscribing to me, and it's because I just opened YouTube and all my YouTube notifications are coming through. Oh my god, that was insane. Whoa, sorry about that. Still quite, yeah, it's quite laggy. I think it might be because of how many, you have to manage how much things you do, and because there's a lot of things going on. There's event listening for the window, there's an event listening for the mouse move. There's quite a lot of things. Again, it's all about managing the what actually happens. If we set this down to 20, see what that. No, it still feels quite laggy. No, don't. It's fine. There's probably something bugging out. Can I see performance? There is a performance tab on here. Can we do some debugging? Performance. There are no profiles yet. Can I record? So let's refresh the screen and let's have a look what's going on. 3 frames per second is our minimum, but I think that's just because when it first loaded. So when I start hovering over a bunch, yeah, our frames drop when we hover over a bunch. So that's probably just one small course. Okay, let's save that a little bit there and see. Can it tell us, does it tell us what, oh, hello, no, I don't actually want you to save to a, that is crazy. As you see, when I changed the screen as well, those balls changed and started bouncing off this. Although I do believe there's one ball that got lost and started flying out. Oh, and that is another bug, but basically it's hit the wall and it's realised that, oh, it needs to bounce off. There you go. It's all good. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't... Let's add more. Let's do more, guys. We'll go 50. Why is that super... Is that normally super soon? Next level alchemy. Yo, thanks, Matt. It's pretty cool. Turn off subscriber notifications. Yeah, I think I need to do that, to be fair, Active. Woodchuck. Is it Woodchuck? Oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. I can't remember your name in the Discord again. It's Woodchuck, isn't it? It is Woodchuck. It's Woodchuck, Chuck, and a Woodchuck, Chuck. Okay, it's not laggy now. Okay, it is when I start doing that. Look at that. 29 frames. 30 frames. I think one way we could fix that is, if you see we go request frame animation, we could actually create a thing down here saying, we could say set timeout, and we could say update, and then we could say 1000 divided by 60, and that's basically saying 60 frames per second. And now if we refresh, no, not set timeout, sorry, it's set interval. And now if we go back, and we go to console, and we bring this back, and we hit refresh. So now it's at 60 frames per second. We don't need it, so we're going to say 30 frames per second. That's removed the lag, right? I feel like it has. We go to performance, and we hit record. It's going to add some lag, but our actual screen is getting now a nice 60, 50 frames per second. So our frames per second were really high, and we've just lowered our frames per second to fix that. We could also go down to something like 24 frames per second. Again, it makes you'd have to speed up your speed, your random int, to get this to be faster again. But at the same time, that fixed it. So now it's only calling that update function 30 times a second instead of calling the update as much as possible. So what update, so that thing I used, it's normally the better way to do it, the request frame animation. That normally calls it 60 frames per second, I believe. And my computer right now can't handle that, because, so you guys are only seeing it laggy, it's because my computer can't handle that right now because I'm also streaming at the same time. So that's why that's happening. There's one more thing I want to do, and it's I want to get some random colors. So up here we're going to say let colors equal, and we're going to have an array of colors, and we're going to say FFCE00, AF1E2D, F3. I don't know, what other colors can we have? No, you know what, those 3 colors will be fine. And now, when we create this new, we'll go, oh, where are we? Distal color. Oh, we do pass through color. So we pass through what? This. So now we're going to say random int, and we're going to say the minimum is 0, and the max is going to be equal to what is it? Colors.length. And that is going to get us the length of the colors. And now if we refresh, they're all black. That's great news. What did we do? Why is that? Why are they all black? What? Do we have an error? Oh, hello. Try to call request animation at the end of your update function. Okay, we'll try that, dude, if that's what you want. So if we turn that off and we go to the end of it, and we go request animation frame update. Oh, update, and we call. Should we just call update, or should we call request animation frame update? We'll see. I don't know if that's going to run now, though. That runs. Oh, dude. It might be because these are now all black. Let me just fix that quickly. We'll just go change them back to FFC00. See if now if we add some color to it, does it? Oh, dude. Dude, that has actually worked. Do you know why that worked, Mob Deep? Do you have an explanation for why that worked? Because I've never... I normally do it by the set interval method, which isn't the correct method. I learned that. Request animation frame was the correct method, but why is that? That is amazing. That looks a lot better now. Is it because it's running all the functionality and then calling the frame and then restarting? Because if I'm calling it there, if I'm calling it here, it keeps refreshing that and calling them on top of each other, right? Am I right? Okay, if you call it at the end, it's going to call it and then refresh. But if we call... I don't know. I'm just hoping that's how it works. But that is a lot smoother, dude. That works. That works amazingly. Thank you for that. Every time I resize it, something gets broken down here. Oh, God. I have no idea. I know. Well, it works. That's good. So at least we know that. Well, we were setting colours, weren't we? So we've got a random array of colours. We're going to pass back a random int, which is going to be the min of 0 and the max of colours.length. Oh, we'll just pull it. I've just realised what we're doing, guys. We're pulling back just a random thing. We need to say colours and then that. Hey, look at that. It's so cool. Why are there some really small? Where's the radius? 1. We're going to say 5. I don't like that they're that small. There we go. That's better. But look, now it's really cool. It expands. It goes really big. Everything works really cool. It's because you overcalled it before, mate. Yeah, Mob, I figured that out after you said that. That's actually... Thank you for that, Mob Deep. That's really cool, man. Thanks for that. Didn't know that. Normally I do the set interval route, which normally works for me. Especially when I want to call a certain amount of frames per second. So that is really cool. So again, imagine this in your background, maybe a darker overlay over the top of it with your text in the middle saying Tyler Potts with like some more darker frame around that background on that, with your nav links up here or something. Sorry, I apologise for that. Imagine that's how that works. So that is really cool. So that is something simple, but would it be overcome to make the circles bounce off each other as well? Oh, that is quite complicated. I don't think we'd have time to do it in this, but it's possible. It is definitely possible. And just to explain how that would work, in your move, you would need to do a check. You'd have to do a loop which checks. Let's just do this. So you'd have to do a for loop, or a circle array dot for each, and then you'd say circle, and then you'd basically make a check in here. You'd do the same thing we're doing here, but instead of canvas.width, you would check for the other circle. So I don't know if this will work. Let's try it. So this should bounce them off each other if they hit each other and they hit a different. I think this might cause loads of random things though. So over here we'll say, why are you giving me errors? What are you saying? Expected. Oh, right, my bad. Sorry guys, this isn't a func. It needs to write function circle. Bam. My bad. So now we can say if x equal and this dot radius is less than or equal to circle dot x plus circle dot radius. So if that is more than circle.radius, and this.x.radius is equal to 0. What relevance did that have again? Oh, because that was the thing, so we want to say circle. So you want to say circle.radius minus, no, circle.x minus circle.radius. I don't know why my code isn't, let's remove that. I don't know why my code isn't splitting up like it normally does as well. Like everything just doesn't like me. And then we'll say it's the same code. We're going to copy this whole thing and just change it to y's. That's a y. You're a y. You're a y. This could cause some serious lag though, and I am not sure. Okay, so now we'll check. Oh, because they could bounce off each other, right, as well. So we're also got to say if circle, no, if this, no, if circle, if not equal, if circle array with not, it's not equal to circle, right? Or is it index off? So basically what we're doing here, we've got to do a check if the circle isn't equal to this circle here. And we want to say how do we check that? I can't remember how you check. Do you work for some company? I do. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I butchered it. I do work for a company. So sorry, we'll bounce them off each other. I'm trying to think, how do you check in an array? How do we, I can't remember how you do it. Guys, do you have the answer before I Google it? Do you guys have the answer to how we check an array if it's not? So we want to check this array for this circle, and we want to make sure this. So we want to say this is not equal to circle array of circle. Wait, can we? No, I'm in. This is not equal to that. That should. So there, it's not equal. If that is not equal to that. Oh, what is the issue? Sorry, this is undefined. That is inside. Is it because it's in a function? Does it need to be in an arrow function? Does function take up this, or does arrow function fix? I can't remember which one fixes this. This is what's happening, guys. Use an arrow function. Yeah, I've just realised. This is not equal to this. They're just forever bouncing. They're just forever bouncing. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Hey, they grow still though. So, oh god, if I start making them grow, they start doing really weird things. Yeah, I get the scope. I always say about the scope. I know an arrow function refers to the previous object. Doesn't make its own function. Hello, first time here. Hey, Boar. How are you doing, man? I hope you're having a good time. We're just making some fun things, and I don't know what we've done. This is... Oh, look, if they bash together, then I don't... that's fun. What are we doing, guys? I don't know what we're doing now. You know what? That's like a to be continued sort of thing. We will figure that out. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. Maybe it needs to be not a for each. Maybe it needs to be a for loop. What is your objective at this point? Woodchuck, I'm pretty sure my objective is to, this is one way of doing it. Maybe you guys can do many more. Like there's hundreds of background styles you can do. You could use particles.js, and that is enough for awesome frameworks, which allows you to do really cool things in Canvases. Doing some Udemy stuff, and was checking YouTube on break, landed randomly here from some other link. Checking YouTube on a break, randomly landed from oh, nice ball, man. I hope you're enjoying your stay so far. We're breaking stuff and making stuff. Oh my god, that is going to be my motto. Make stuff and break stuff. Making stuff to break stuff. I don't know, but that's good. That could be awesome. That's what we're doing anyway, so. I'm not sure what my objective is now, by the way, Woodchuck. This is all I wanted to do when I started this video. This is all I had in mind. To be fair, I didn't even want to get this far. I was just thinking, yeah, I'll just throw some ideas out there, show you guys what you can do, and then you guys can go create your own cool things, man. What are you making? Looks cool. So this would be, so this is going to be like an interactive background. So let's say you are on a website, and we did have an example further up in the chat, and I can't remember where it was. It was this one here, wasn't it? Copy link. Where's the copy link? Can I not copy the link? YouTube won't let me copy the link. One sec. So we had a good little one here. So it's just creating an interactive background. So you could use, so pretend this background is in behind this website here. So actually when you move, you see those stars or these particles like move with your mouse. That's kind of the effect. So imagine instead of the particles moving, it was the background was this interactive thing. So you've got your landing page, and then in the background you've got a canvas where it's interactive and you can move around with it. Like, there's many other examples. This is just one someone sent to us earlier. So, oh yeah, I've seen something similar, but with geometry, objects, etc. Yes, there's a guy called Chris Course who I actually learned most of my Canvas stuff off, to be honest, but his name's Chris Courses, and he's on YouTube. He creates these really cool things. He has a code pen. I don't think I'd be able to find it, else I'd go looking for it, but he has a code pen off this really cool landing page with an interactive background element, and it's geometry, so it's like, low poly. It's like a low poly background. When you hover over each low poly piece, it like lights up slightly. It's absolutely amazing. You guys should definitely check out. Type in Chris Courses and go to find out his code pen. I would link it below, but again, I'll probably link it after so if you're watching this on YouTube, I hopefully should have linked it. If not, drop me in the comments if I haven't done that. Guys, I don't really have anything else to do right now, so I think this is going to be it for this video, but do you guys have any questions for me? Is there anything you guys want to ask me? Anything you got stuck on in this? I hope I made it quite clear. It was quite simple. I'm going to figure out how this works here, this for each, and how we can make them bounce off each other. It's possible, I ain't got the, it's almost 11 o'clock at night and I need to go to bed, so yes, I've seen that. It's fine. I can Google it on CodePen or something. And yeah, I am on YouTube, moved from Twitch. Yeah, that's cool, man. I did games on Twitch, and that was pretty fun. That was always cool to do, man. Subs, I will check you more again. Good luck, good night. Yo, thanks, Borky. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for the sub. Ihor, design course. He also creates nice web dev fits. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah. Yo, Carl, thank you for joining in, dude. I appreciate it. And everybody, just to let you know, we do have a community Discord server where there's quite a few of us getting in there now, and we're all getting involved and basically coding along and getting videos out. And I think everyone is enjoying themselves at the minute, so I hope you guys are as well. If you want to join the Discord server, it's open access to anyone. You can hit up the Discord link inside the description right now. You have used the class syntax. What do you think about ULU? Does that stand for object oriented? What does ULU stand for? I feel dumb right now. Do I have to Google that? I feel bad, sorry. Object linked to other objects. Is that what you mean? Thanks for the vid, nice vids. Where can I learn more every day? For nice vids where I can learn more every day. Yo, I appreciate that comment, Ihor. A very cool video, like your other videos as well. Thanks, Mob, man. I appreciate it, dude. Are we wrapping up here? Has anyone got any more questions for me? Yeah, so yeah, ULU looks, so ULU stands for object. What did you say it was again? Sorry, oh my god, my brain's gone blanked. It's object linked to other objects, right? So objects linked to other objects. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I get it's a developer term and it's objects linked to other objects. Any plans for what will happen in the next live stream? Not yet, but I will keep you updated in the Discord and on my Twitter for that. And I'm not sure about what you mean by what I think about Ulu, because I've never heard of Ulu until now. Mob objects linked to other objects. And yeah, I will definitely check it out. I was just about to say I'm probably going to go check that out after this video. Now you've mentioned that, so thanks for that, buddy. I will have a look into that. It sounds cool. And any plans what will happen in the next live stream? Again, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do in the next live stream yet. But if you guys have any suggestions, again, let me know in the Discords, and that'll be really cool. That'd be really cool. I see people joining the Discord as well right now, so that's awesome. Thank you guys for joining. Can you do object-oriented programming JavaScript? Yeah, I can do some object-oriented stuff in JavaScript. We've pretty much done that in this video, to be fair, some object focus stuff, especially with classes and everything like that. But again, we could do more of that. I'm awesome to do a tutorial on object-oriented programming. Okay, I'm giving it one more minute, and then I'm gonna head to bed, get ready for bed, and stuff like that, guys. So any questions, let me know right now. And for people on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to leave any feedback, drop it in the comments below. Thanks, guys. Would be nice, thanks. Yeah, I'll have to look into the object-oriented programming, and that moon, I like the moon emoji. That's good. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching, everyone. And peace out. Could you throw this code up on CodePen? I will throw this up on GitHub if that's okay. I don't use CodePen. Or I do use it, but I don't use it, if you know what I mean. Do you guys prefer GitHub or CodePen? Quickly, before I go, GitHub or CodePen? Because a lot of people say GitHub. I am personally a a lot of people say CodePen, but I'm personally a GitHub fan. GitHub, yeah. Love, are you okay with GitHub, or is CodePen your preferred choice? If you have link, I would add you there. So I will drop it in the chat quickly now. It is Tyler Potts Death. It's not a link, but that's my username. Oh wow, it's highlighted that. Either is fine. Okay, I will do GitHub because I do prefer GitHub. I'll put the link in the description later on, and I'll drop it in the. I will drop it in the. What you call it? I'll drop it in the Discord chat. God, I've been saying Discord all night. Just figured being able to mess with the code ourselves would be nice. Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's great at learning. Get diving and start doing everything. Mix around with it. If you guys can, so I've left it commented in here, the code commented out here, this circle array. If you guys can figure out how this will work and how it doesn't glitch and spat out and get it to bounce off each other, let me know. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Ihor, in the description of this YouTube video, I'll put the GitHub link in there, and I'll also pull it inside my Discord server. Alright guys, I'm going to end it there, so no more questions guys. Thank you for joining in. I will speak to you guys later on. Yeah, Cody, you've just joined in too late, buddy, but yo, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? I will speak to you guys later on. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.